Hello there everyone, this is Jam764, and welcome to, well, a tiny little overview of, I guess, what's to come in the USA DLC for Train Fever. That should be released sometime this month. I managed to get a hold of two wonderful vehicles that some of the modders have made for the DLC. And that would be the big boy steam locomotive, which has actually been out for quite some time. Could have reviewed it eons ago, but you know, making a whole video for that just isn't fun. And the Silver Streak, which is the, I think, the Pioneer's effort that my friend O'Holidayer made. Or, well, however you pronounce his username. He still hasn't fixed that for me yet. I'm curious. But, oh, well, I'll show that one in a moment. I guess I'll start off with Big Boy. And, sadly, this is still the stock pre-DLC Train Fever. Devs haven't given anyone access to the build they're working on yet, as far as I know. But, I mean, you can download at least Big Boy. Silver Streak is something that I exclusively asked the creator for, just to test it out prior to its release. But Big Boy and 20 of these oil cars, just no struggle whatsoever. Let me get the stats right there. I'm a little discombobulated since I'm not feeling too great. I was going. Oh wait, darn. I was going to wait till I felt a bit better to do this, but you know, early preview. I mean, it is February 9th, the day they would start looking at the models anyway. So I decided, might as well have a slight early look. And yeah, this smoke might need a little fixing. Specifically right here. That little effect, it should be in the middle right there, since I believe the Big Boy technically has two funnels as opposed to one, like most steam engines. But as you can see, it runs fairly well. Yeah. Smoke for days, guys. Smoke for days. But anyway, back to the stats. So right here is the Big Boy, number 4005 is what I call it, or 4005, however you want to pronounce it, and oh, it's going into the tunnel. Basically built from 1941 to 1960, give or take. Top speed of 81 miles an hour. I forget what that is in kilometers per hour. I'll probably list it in the description. Weighs 547 tons. It's a pretty heavy locomotive. Power rating of 4,560. Against popular belief, though, it is not the most powerful steam locomotive in America, nor the largest. It's the... I think it's the largest... Well, no, I take that back. I think it's the largest articulated, if I remember right. It's not the most powerful articulated, though. There's one that's slightly more powerful than it. Attractive effort of 612. Pretty high, if you ask me. And running cost of 680 years. Which... years? No. 1,000 per year. Sorry. I believe that might change when the DLC comes out. Who knows? And a lifespan of 50, which also might change. But not much about it in description so far, since, well, this is a pre-DLC look at it. I'll see if I can get it back out the tunnel real quick. But if y'all, you know what? No, wait until the station. But this and 20 oil cars is just big enough to fill up almost exactly the 320 meter station, which is this giant monstrosity. So you can haul some fairly large trains. And it's already up to 70 plus miles an hour. And it's still accelerating. This is a fairly short distance, mind you. Only from here to here on what I believe is a small map, if I remember right. I forgot what I made the map setting on. But, perfect for heavy trains and mountainous lines, trust me. I mean, that's what it was built for. Pretty expensive, though. I think there's another locomotive that costs just as much. I mean, the A4, some weird reason, costs far more to operate. And, oh, I almost forgot. It costs 1.95 million. So it ain't cheap. But it's fairly cheap in running costs compared to, again, the A4, which is just plain odd. Yeah, it's around the Class E94 for performance, so not a bad pick. Just probably too big for passenger use. At least in my opinion. I mean, it can run passenger, trust me. But that was more of the Challenger's configuration, really. This was more of heavy freight. Anyway, on to the Silver Streak. This is the 4-car version. And this is based off the Pioneer Zephyr. I believe it was built in 3, 4, 6, and oh wait, here's the doors. 3, 4, 6, and 10 car builds. This is the 4-train set. And oh, hold on. Didn't mean for phone to ring. I forgot I had it next to me for some reason. But here we go, the Silver Streak, which is probably one of my favorite mods that my good friend has made so far. Let's see, its stats. Wait, there we go. Cost 720,000. Not bad. Let's see. Build date from 1934 to 1960. Carries 61 passengers, which is quite a bit if you ask me. Top speed of 115, which is very good for a 4-car rail car. Weighs only 94 tons. So you could, let's see, how much did Big Boy weigh again? Let's see. Little math while I'll watch. Let's see, 6112 divided by 94. Whoops. There we go. You could basically have 6.5 of these complete train sets, make up one big boy, more or less. So fairly light, fairly quick. This line, it gets up to about 78 miles an hour before it has to slow down again, which isn't bad considering how short it is. I mean, it's only from there to there. Very quick little train, as it was in real life. I think it usually averaged about 75 anyway. So, not a bad pick. So again, it's probably going to be rebalanced. Only 450 kilowatts of power, so not too quick on acceleration. Same for tractive effort, so don't expect it to try to go up a mountain. It'll die. Costs a measly 400k. Again, that's probably going to get changed. Lifespan of 75, which I think that's way too high. That's definitely going to be changed, hopefully. And 6 times loading speed, because doors plenty. Let's just watch it again real quick. Load. And just watch them file in. Just, yeah. Doesn't take that much at all. I think on a full load, it can, at least on this line, get about 1 million. No, 500,000. I'm sorry, 500,000 per load. So great for little lines like these. You can also use it in mainline use, as it was in real life. But well, I don't know. I mean, I haven't tried that out yet. But I mean, it's a pretty nice locomotive. It just needs like a little front plate right here with like some kind of logo. I don't know, something. Maybe just Silver Streak. That'd be awesome. And then maybe a little fixing to the texture, because if you look at it from like this angle, it's kind of, it's a mixture of dull but shiny, if y'all know what I mean. It's like kind of odd. I mean, it's pretty good. Windows could use a little work, their texture. But outside of that, another good mod. If I do say so myself, and glad it's being in the DLC. Can't wait to see any changes it has to it. But those are the two vehicles I have access to at the moment. There's actually a fair amount of other American vehicles already modded, though none that I can actively think of that are actually supposed to be in the DLC. These are the only two I know that were submitted to be official. The rest were either fan-made or yeah, just fan-made. What am I saying? Yeah, but I can't wait to see the other ones, let alone the new map setting and buildings and everything. Personally, I hope they add new music. But I mean, I like this music, don't get me wrong, but something a bit more American and old-timey. But again, just the hype is, yeah, this is the hype train, guys, right here. The hype train. So I'll do another video when either more vehicles get released or when the DLC first comes out, so you guys can take a look at it in its glory that it should be. But yeah, guys, this is JM764, and I can't wait to see y'all again for the DLC. Bye, everyone.